Welcome back to the channel, everyone.
Hello.
What are we doing here today, Sonia?
I was going to ask you exactly the same thing.
Well, we wanted to give you a bit of an update on what has been going on behind the scenes, but the main one was that our son has moved out, which is really exciting. You'd have seen in the previous video, our Nuki video, that we mentioned at the end that he was moving out, and we have been really busy trying to get his room decorated, and he's had plasterers in and carpet fitters and everything, so
just trying to help him out, really moving stuff from our house, from his bedroom into his house. And
so it's been really busy, and that has actually taken us our focus off creating videos, but fortunately we are about 6 videos ahead. So even though this is our present self now, the next video will be 6 weeks ago, or 6 weeks plus ago, and then you'll carry on from there. So we just wanted to give you a bit of an update what has been going on. Now, that is not the only thing that's been going on, is it, Sonia?
No, it isn't. Sorry, no.
Now, we have got a video where we, it's probably going to be 2 or 3 videos where we were boating in Weymouth on a mini rally. We were coming back from Durdle Door, weren't we? And it was wind over tide, and it was really, really choppy.
It was fun.
It was really fun. It was really fun, and it will make a brilliant video. So I'm looking forward to editing that one and actually having that play out. But
brutal.
It was brutal. I think that was the main word that we kept using, wasn't it?
I think so.
So the slamming that we were there was at one point, I'm pretty sure that the boat was completely airborne, wasn't it?
It was. We heard the engine out.
And we weren't going fast. We weren't going fast. We were only going like 10 to 12 knots, which was probably still too fast, really. But that went fine. We got back to the harbour. We finished the mini meets, and then went back home.
We're heading off for a weekend away.
We had a couple of days at home, maybe 1 or 2 days at home, and then we were straight back out to do
in the New Forest,
a New Forest camp. And then what happened? I'll let you explain.
I'm not good at telling stories, but I sat watching telly just before we were going, and literally it came on that quick that suddenly I got vertigo. Yeah. But it kind of come on quick, but then we still went ahead, and I was kind of falling over a little bit, going, I feel a bit dizzy, and trying to sort of carry on. And
you got to the point where you just said, do you know what, I had to help Sonia out of the caravan to sit down, and I thought, this isn't right, what's going on here?
It's very unusual.
And then the next minute she's saying, I'm going to be sick. Like, so she's running into the toilet to be sick.
People don't want to hear that.
I know you don't want to hear that, but yeah. So
my head was just spinning.
At that point, I just thought, okay, something's really serious here. So I took you home, didn't I?
Home.
We left the caravan in the forest, and
left you to it to pack up later.
Yeah, that was after we had sort of got you sorted out. But we called 111, didn't we, just to find out
some advice, because what
was going on.
I couldn't stand at that point. I just couldn't do anything.
And the thing is, there is a condition when you've been on a boat for a period of time, a couple of days, you might be sitting at home and you suddenly feel like you're at sea again, and that's completely normal.
That happens all the time.
A lot of people get that when they've been on a boat. So, but this was different to that, wasn't it?
Different, yeah. It's quite scary.
So we phoned up 111, and they wanted to make sure that, because there's 2 types of dizziness, it can either be in the brain or in the ear. So they were asking lots of questions, and just to make sure it wasn't sort of a brain related thing. But in the end, they did say, we're going to call an ambulance and get Sonia taken in. So that was a bit worrying.
Yeah.
But we got into hospital, and they started. We were there all day, weren't we? We were from about 8 o'clock in the morning to about 11 at night. and they were doing loads of tests. I thought they were going to keep Sonia in all night, but they did loads of tests, and they came back saying that it was...
They thought it was the inner ear, and it was a condition called
BPPV, vertigo of the inner ear, wasn't it?
So they didn't think it was an ear infection or anything like that, because when we were on the boat, I did get water in the ear, as you probably see, lots of water coming over, but they said it wasn't an infection. They didn't think it was anything else.
No.
And so...
No, I've had vertigo in my 30s, and it is really awful, and I'm sure a lot of you have had vertigo too. It's a really horrible feeling, and there is a manoeuvre, I think it's called the Epley manoeuvre or Epley manoeuvre, that you can do to try to alleviate the crystals, because what it is there's the crystals in the inner ear, and they get dislodged, and they start moving in the ear canal, sort of wherever they are, and those crystals moving cause you all the dizziness and everything else. So we can only assume that the slamming and the rough ride on the boat may have caused that. So next time we're going to slow right down, aren't we? Like when we went to Horse Sands, we were only going about 5 to 6 knots most of the time, weren't we? And we were bobbing on the waves, and that was okay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But this time we were actually sort of slamming and coming down on each wave, wasn't it? So we were going too fast, I think. But
that
that's
being
something
said,
else
you know,
learned.
yeah, paramedics were great, doctors were great.
I was great.
So 3 weeks on, feeling much better. Still a little bit weird feeling, but
most of it's gone, hasn't it?
Yeah, recalibrate, but otherwise it's gone. But you were great. The family was great. Thank you.
We were just concerned that it was going to affect our adventures, because we love making videos for us as a family. You know, they're good memories to look back on, but we love sharing them with you guys as well. So you know, we were just worried that it would affect that.
What did you keep calling me, Chris?
A fun sponge.
And it was like, it's not that I didn't want to do it, I couldn't do it. But yeah, it was fun sponge.
Sonia the fun sponge.
Yes. Thank you.
Can't go out on the boat, can't go caravanning.
Like, I want to go out. So this is 3 weeks on, and the first time that we've been able to go out.
Yeah, so this is a big moment for us at the moment, to sort of get back out in the forest. We're at Long Beach at the moment, so
just taking it easy.
It's our favourite spot, and we are just taking it easy. We're just,
because you want to go out on the boat.
Yes.
So you're like, get better, and
I do. I really want to go out on the boat, and I keep looking at our little boat on our new logo over there. So Sonia, just move your head a little bit. There you go. But yeah, that's incredible. It's made of wood, would you believe it? But really nice little logo, and the craftsmanship is brilliant. So I was really impressed with that. But that's now the new addition to Dinky, and that'll be up on most of our little trips, won't it?
Yes.
Right, we've got a bit of a question for you guys. Like, we love creating adventures, but we'd like to ask you, is there anything that you would like to see us do with our Dinky? Any campsites in the sort of like the south that you'd like us to go and see, or any boating adventures that you would like us to try, any marinas or coastlines that we could go and see? So please leave anything in the comments about where you'd like us to go to on our next adventures, and we will try to accommodate if we can.
Yeah.
But yeah, and if there's anything you want to know about the D42 Caravan or our Quicksilver Active 555 boat, then we're happy to answer any questions. So put those comments in down below, and we'll try and help you out. So what have we got planned for the rest of 2025? Sonia's looking at me going, I don't know.
I just come along.
Yeah.
You organise it.
I'm just here for the fun.
I pitch, yeah. I'm the fun sponge, and you're the, you just
I'm the organiser, yeah. So what have we got planned? Well, last year, for the first time ever, we camped all the way through the winter, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it worked out. It was really good. The caravan was really warm. If you look at some of our previous videos, you can see how we were so comfortable in here in the winter.
Warm,
it was so warm. But so we're going to do the same again this year, and camp all the way through autumn and winter. Now, with the boat side of things, the boating season sort of starts to slow down October-ish, because it starts to get a little bit chilly. A lot of people will try to winterize their boats, their boat engines, before the first frosts. So first frosts maybe November time you want to start winterizing, but you know, some people will go right up to December and still do boating, so it really depends. We will try to see how far we go with the boating side of things, but I think most of the time it's going to be sort of end of October that we sort of stop the boating for the season. So then most of our videos will be camping, hiking,
and maybe maintenance on the boat,
and maintenance on the boat.
Yeah.
We've got a few upgrades that we want to do. We are going to the boat show soon. I think that's next week or the week after, mid-September. It's nearly the 1st of
yeah, it's 1st September tomorrow.
1st September tomorrow.
Meteorologically.
Yeah,
That's
I can't even say that word.
No,
so
I can't. So
it is meteorologically, it is the first day of autumn. So yeah, things are going to start changing weather-wise. So, but
it's
we've
a bit
got
chillier this time, isn't it? As well.
Yeah.
But this is in the future.
It is. Well, we are present now.
We are present,
and all the other
videos
videos will be past.
Will be August.
They will, yeah. We got about 6 videos that we haven't edited yet, so those will be in the past, as it were. But so really, that's what we wanted to sort of explain to you. Why in some of the videos that you might see coming up, you might notice when Sonia has vertigo. You might not.
I'm not drunk during the day.
No,
if
no.
I wobble, yeah, it's
But
that.
yeah, but everything's on the mend now, and we are back to our normal adventuring selves, cracking on with the adventures. So that was just a little update for you guys, and let us know in the comments what you want us to do in the future, and we will try to help. And if there's anything you want us to try to review, we can review different products that we've got. If you see something that we're using, we're more than happy to sort of give that a review, and we can show our opinion on it. But that's about it, really, isn't it?
I think that's about it, yeah.
So, guys, I think we will leave it there, and we will see you on the next adventure. Bye-bye.